All right, so we've picked out the template that we want and we know what it is. Here is how you set it up from Envato, how it works, what to look for, and using it. So I've already picked a template. I've gone through the process of finding a template. I know what I want. It's called Savvy. This is it right here. And then once it's installed, you can just click on View Kit. And this will show you all of the different things that can be imported from this kit. So it doesn't bring in everything automatically. It doesn't automatically set up your website. It just gives you the options of like, okay, there's two different styles of header here. That's actually important for this particular template. And you can see that by like the home page has a dark version of their logo. All the other pages have this light white version of their logo. That means that there's two different header styles. So looks like everything else is pretty much the same, except this is black text, this is white text. So that's why there's two different versions of the header. But what you want to do before you start importing things in is first look at the requirements. There are 4 requirements. So I'm going to click Install Requirements. It's going to tell me which ones it is. So a lot of the pages require widgets probably from Jeg Elementor kit. And then the met form is if usually you can not install met form and just use the default form builder from Elementor. I'm going to leave it checked and just so I can match the styling. So I can pull in the met form item and match the styling so we'll eventually go and delete met form out. But when I import it in, I want to see like how they write on the page, how they wanted it designed, and then kind of like copy that design using Elementor Form Builder. And the reason for this in particular, that they're not using Elementor Form Builder and they're using Metform is because Metform is free and Elementor Pro is not. And that's how you get the Form Builder is by using Elementor Pro. So I'm going to install all of them. These settings here, default color schemes and default typography schemes, this is part of like the global styling in Elementor, and it's going to make a little bit more sense if you watch one of the other videos about that, the basics of Elementor. But it also makes sense once we go to import global styles and stuff. So I'm going to install these and wait for it to finish. Okay, and close. Now, the first thing that we want to do is these global kit styles. So if I import global kit styles in, it's going to set the fonts and all the global colors and everything that are for this template right into my global settings automatically. So when I'm importing these pages in and it's looking for the global teal color here, it'll have it, right? So I'm going to import the template. And then we need the home page. So I'm going to import this template as well. It's going to import the page and all the assets into the template section, which is right under Elementor. It's right here. The home page always takes a little while. Like it's importing in all of these images and assets that it utilizes for this home page layout. Okay, so now that the home page is done, I'm going to, because there's a different page for the about, I'm just going to import the about page as well. And then also, so we want the about page, and then we also want, maybe I'll do, no, I'm not going to import that in yet. I'm going to do both headers because we do need both headers. It's two different styles. This is for the home page, and then this is for the secondary pages. So I'm going to import this. I'm going to import that. And then also the footer, the global footer, we want that as well. I'm going to import that. So I'm also going to, I'm going to go ahead and import the 404 page as well. Looks like about finished, and that finished. So where it imported all of these is it imported them into the Elementor templates. So if I go to my saved templates here, I'm going to open this in a new tab. And I click on, so like you can see some of them here, and I see some sections. That's interesting. They should have came in, header should have came in as a header type, and footer should have came in as a footer type. 404 should have come in as a 404 page. Also missing some things. We imported in global styles. You'll see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things here, but it says all 8. For some reason, it doesn't show like all of the different types of templates that there are. For some reason, and I think it's because they're trying to get you to use Theme Builder, but in my opinion, Theme Builder sucks. So you can check it out if you want. Maybe watch a tutorial on it or something if you think that this could be an issue. But I'm just going to click all here. And now you can see all the tabs up here for the different types of content, and you can see all of your stuff. Now you got default kit. This is the default with Elementor. No one imported this in. See, no author. This is just you. If you want to go in and change it from this template, you can. Not a great way to do it. You want to go into site settings to change your styles and stuff. But you can see that that's here now. We have our homepage template that we imported in, and it says it's a section, but it's not. It's a page. This says page. That's correct. I don't know why the developer of this template did that, but it is not right. They did not do it correctly. Same thing with the headers. These should say headers. And you can't, if I go into this header and I click edit with Elementor, there's no way to change this section settings to a header. So I can't change it from being a section to a header. So once it's set, it's pretty much set. There is no way to change it to something else. So that's the problem. Now this is a section forever. So what I need to do is I need to create the header for this. I'm going to click on add new template. I'm going to template type. So I'm not going to, it's set as a section right now. That's incorrect. We do not want a section. This is a header. This is going to be something that we're going to put globally on our website. So it's going to be header, and I'm going to name it header main. Nope, actually it's not going to be header main. Header 1 is actually just for the home page. So header home, create template. And I'm not going to use the blocks like I did in the basic Elementor basics tutorial. I'm going to go to my templates, and I'm going to go to header 1, insert. I'm going to click don't apply. It's just a section anyway. It's not really going to matter for this particular use case. But I have my menu in here, and I can see that this is just because it's header home. I just want to show this on the home page. How I want to do this is I can click publish and it'll give me a pop-up since nothing's set up yet. But you can also click on this little caret and click display conditions. And where do you want to display your template? I want to include not the entire site. I want just a single page of front page, but it also has the option here of just front page. So I'm going to go ahead and select that one. So I'm going to save and close.